I don't think that fence is on. Good thing. Okay, so today, it has to be the day. Let me explain. So, we'll go out here and have a look. Well, first of all, we got 2 more fields of buckwheat. This one right here, and then the pond field, which has a massive amount of pigweed in it. We're gonna leave that field, the best field, for last because of all the pigweed in there, and let it dry down as much as possible so that hopefully it'll go through the combine easier. But that being said, we have a look at this. On top, it's fairly dry, but you get down underneath and it's literally still wet. So the reason this buckwheat is still super wet on the bottom is because we got about 1.5 inches of rain the past couple days. And if this was like a standing crop, it would dry out a lot quicker. But since it's in a windrow, you got all that plant matter and material in one condensed windrow. It takes a lot longer to dry out. We're gonna try and thrash it today, see how it does. Even if it does thrash and I plug up every now and then, I'm still gonna run because we kind of have a window of opportunity right now before we get into next week, which there's gonna be more rain. See, a little thing about combines is they work best when the material that's being ran through them looks like this, brown, dried up. They like that. When you're trying to run stuff through the combine that looks like this, it's like perfectly, beautifully green, and that doesn't really break that easy. It has a lot of moisture in it. That's when the combine is like, no, I can't eat this. I'm gonna choke on it, and then it plugs up somewhere. So this is gonna be a good time. I already know. You better get ready, slip clutches, because you're gonna be working hard today. Nice little breeze. Dry out the buckwheat and have the flag flying in the wind, right? Oakley, are you ready? Oakley, are you ready? He's getting so old, he's pretty deaf, so we're gonna leave him out there to eat the mice. Little pro tip with anything that's got a diesel motor in it, they like slow start up, slow shut down, so fire up. Okay, what was that? All right, that's good enough, full throttle. Run through our checks real quick. Cylinder RPM 680, that looks good. A10 on the fan looks good. RPM 23,000 million revolutions per minute on the engine, that's perfect. Ground speed 0. That's accurate too. All right, here we go. We have made it about 30 feet with no plugs. It's looking good. Let's keep going. All right, we're gonna take a moisture test of this. So this is saying 22%. Now, if you don't know, what's a safe moisture percentage in basically any grain is about 12%. Anything over that might heat up and cause a fire. So we're gonna disregard that test and take another one. Oh yeah, have a little collection. Got a slight oil leak right there. Now, I have no idea why it keeps leaking. I put in metric and SAE O-rings, and that didn't work. And then I went to John Deere and got the exact O-ring for it, and that didn't work. Then I put Teflon tape on it, and that didn't work. It's still leaking, so we're gonna have to look into that this winter or something. Okay, we got a little bit of a problem here. Now that's more of a suggestion than anything. Oh yeah. So we are definitely taking in a lot of garbage, a lot of weed seeds, which I'm kind of okay with, because then that means they won't get replanted next year. But it definitely makes for this stuff not falling as easily, and it doesn't help that it's wet. Okay, we'll try that. You see that little piece hanging off of the spout there? That's robbing us of horsepower, so we gotta go get rid of that. Okay, let me show you a cool sound. Yeah, definitely plugged up in the feeder house. Hopefully we can just reverse this thing. Okay, so we're getting the straw chopper low speed warning. We better go out, have a look. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. Oh yeah. Check that out. Let me tell you why it's not holding. Tire is completely plugged. How do you even get that plugged like that? That's actually the first time I have ever plugged the choppers on this thing. Now I guess I can believe it when that low speed warning light comes on for it. Next time I'll shut it off sooner so that we don't have such a big problem. so we are definitely plugged this time. All right, just put the parking brake on for the fun of it. You got it, well, you can do this. It's almost there. You got it. You're tough. You're a big boy. You can do it. You got it. Yep, there's a little more. Oh. Gotta say, I've had funner times in my life. I mean, I can understand why it's plugged. Look at this. Just straight up green weeds. Probably 100% moisture. So it makes sense. I'm literally getting so good at plugging and unplugging this thing. Alright, here's the last little piece right here. Got like 30 feet. And then we're finally done with this field. Okay, then with that we're done. Alright, Oakley, come on, let's go. Oakley, come on. Oh my gosh, he's literally so deaf he can't even hear me. Alright, before we shut this thing off, we'll go ahead and empty out this stone trap. Just one less thing we gotta do tomorrow. I'll snap my knees off. Oh God, the thistles right there. Stepped on them. Yolks. Okay, watch out for this wire. It could be hot. I'm literally so good at jumping.